What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video on the F30. If you're new, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And today, we're going to be fixing this GTS hood gap. I know I was supposed to make an install video how to put the GTS hood on, but honestly, it took like 5 minutes, and at this point, it's just adjustments. So I'm going to go ahead, as you can see, it's already on the car and it looks super nice, but we're going to go ahead and adjust this gap that's on the front. Unfortunately, we got the sides right, but we didn't get this front gap fixed. I don't know. For whatever reason, it kind of curves in. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into this video. Like I said, if you're new, leave a like on this video. Go watch the previous video. Make sure to subscribe, and let's get into this hood adjustment. Okay, so here we go. This is kind of the first time you guys are seeing the GTS hood on the car. We did start recording the video installing it, but honestly, it takes 2 people to install it, and you would need 1 more to record it. And we just don't have a tripod that's big enough to hold the Osmo, or even just hold a phone while we're both trying to adjust 2 sides of the hood. So like, as you can see, that's as perfect as you're going to get it for an aftermarket hood. I feel like this gap is perfect. And then you come to the other side. It can maybe be pulled a little bit, but I think that's as good as that's going to get as well. I mean, we spent, I want to say an hour. We were mainly focused on the 2 side gaps. This is the gap, however, we ran out of time and we didn't get to fix. So if you kind of look at it, it's kind of all over the place. This is 2 down. That's 2 up. And then this is 2 down. So I went ahead and watched Thick Whip's video, Thick Whips, whatever his channel is. And when he had his 340, he was able to fix this gap. As you can see, it kind of goes in and it's sticking out, and then it goes back to flat. So like, we're just trying to get it flush like this one kind of, and even this one can come up a little bit. He went in ahead and like moved the headlights and did all that, but like honestly, from this bumper to the last M-Sport bumper I had, the gaps actually look, in my opinion, better. So I think those gaps are actually fine. Around the light's perfect. I think it's just this that needs to be fixed. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pop this hood, and we're going to go ahead and start adjusting and see how we can get it at the end of this video. Alright, guys, so I already went ahead and did it because, like, you don't need me to show you how to take the bolts out. Like, they're Torx. I don't know what size. Honestly, I don't remember the size of the Torx. Let me see. It's a Torx. I'm pretty sure that says T27. You could use a ratchet with the Torx socket on it. That's probably better, but this is just the first thing I grabbed. So, yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to see these. You're going to loosen them. And then this is going to allow you to move the bumper forward. Or in my case, I believe we need to move it back. And I don't even think these are loose all the way, because this thing is not moving. And even when you are adjusting this, like, it's going to move, like, slightly. It's not going to, like, drastically be pulling and pushing. So, like, basically what I've seen in the video is you're going to go ahead and grab the hood. You're going to kind of push it down. You're going to push it down. And then you're going to get it where you want it. It's dark, but, I went ahead and did all these bolts, and it did pull it up a little bit, but I don't necessarily think it's the bumper. I think it's going to be, well, I know for the sides, I still have to do the sides, but I'm talking about just the middle. We're mainly just messing with these adjustment points. So you're taking this off, you pop this black piece, and you're literally just spinning this, and this is kind of raising it, but not too much. I'm trying to do like 1 spin at a time, because you don't want to go overboard with the spins. And then as far as these stoppers, I'm going like half a spin on each side. It's slowly raising it up, but I mean, you don't want to go up too much, because then it starts raising the whole sides of the hood too. So like, kind of in this weird predicament. Like, I don't know, it's closing the gap, but it's not closing the gap. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and close it on this side. As you can see, we're almost there. It was a lot thicker. It was a lot bigger. I mean, in my opinion, and I mean, this could just be me, I think that looks a lot better. So I did notice it did go up as well on the sides, but I mean, that's where I'm saying, like, with the sides, I haven't pulled the sides up at all. So there's a bolt here, probably come up, that bolts. And it's never going to be perfect. At the end of the day, it's aftermarket hood, but I'm just trying to get that center up. So, like, that gap, pull it up. That gap, pull it up. And then try to get it as flush as possible. But, yeah, I think, man, this thing's turning out pretty good. We're still going to put the front lip on. We have the vrsf again. We just haven't put it on. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead, play with it a little bit more, and we'll see how far we could get with the progress. I mean, I think that's already a lot better. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most tedious thing I've done with the F30, besides when I was adjusting the bumper the last time. But I mean, with the bumper and the hood being brand new, it's just like a little bit more difficult. I think I pretty much got this side perfect. I haven't done this side, and then the middle, I don't know, because like you really gotta fucking like force it up, and like to me it's already way better than it was. I'm gonna, you know how I am, I'm gonna try to get it perfect. So like, go ahead and shut it real quick. Like that's pretty damn good. This side needs to come up a, let's see, I'm trying to show it like at an angle where you can see what I'm talking. Little update, I got it even better. So basically, what? Why are we showing? Oops. Don't date your new GTS hood. Basically, little YouTube research, and look at that. It is almost flat. So, I watched a couple more videos, because this was still, I mean, it still is. I'm going to adjust it a little bit more. It's almost to the perfect point where I want it. It's no longer curved in. The hood is actually not curved in the middle. And if it is, it's the slightest. But now you can actually see the body line. So that means I adjusted it pretty good this time. And the thing I adjusted is, hold on, I'm not even going to cut this, bro. This is the struggle. This is the struggle of adjusting your hood by yourself. You got to keep hitting the freaking latch twice. I know I hit like 3 times, but it's only twice. And then basically, I'm over here like, dude, I adjusted these. These aren't tight all the way either. I still gotta tighten these and like mess with that too. But the main adjustment that brings this down, and I honestly don't hear a lot of people talking about it, is these 4 bolts right here. This is actually gonna fix that gap in your GTS hood. So for all my people that are thinking about getting a GTS hood or have a GTS hood, hit these 4 bolts if it's sunken in the middle. And then you can even see how much it adjusted and pulled the bumper down. That way it fits the shape of the hood. And then from there, then you can play with these bolts, because this is really what's going to move the bumper up and down. You're not necessarily going to play with the hood unless you're having gap on the, like, hood gaps issues on the side. What I found was that it's these 4 bolts right here, not these 2. These and these is what's going to bring this whole thing down and give you that even line. And this is going to fix it on the side as well. I didn't really have issues with the side, but I still just adjusted the whole thing. And then as you can see, that's a lot. It went down a lot. We pulled the whole thing almost completely down, in my opinion. And that's giving us, oh shoot, that's giving us the flush fitment. Well, the semi-flush fitment. Honestly, this is pretty close to perfect. All right, guys. So, I'd say after an hour later, I think I nearly got it perfect. It could maybe come down a slight bit, but like, I'm a perfectionist and all, but not that much. As you can see now, you could at least see the, oh my god, my finger unfocused it. As you can see the whole line now. Like, it's flat. That's how it's supposed to look. Before, the hood was super sunk in and the bumper was up. So with those little 4 bolts in the back, you actually are able to pull the bumper down. And I did not know that at first. And I just think, like, I was sitting here stressing. I'm like, dude, this gap will not go away. But it definitely is fixable with time. Time and a little patience. Like, you can fix this hood gap. I don't know if I'll try to throw a picture up here to show how it was. If not, on my Instagram, I posted a picture when I first put the GTS hood. You can see that the hood is like sunken in and like the bumper is very up. And it is just bothering me. And like even now, This does not look even to me. It still looks a little up, but it is way better than it was. And I'll go ahead and show that too from the top angle. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like this right here is a little high, and I think that's the latch, because from this angle it looks fine, or maybe that corner can come down. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty perfect. Yeah, I think the corner needs to pull down. But anyways, like if you follow the line across, it's completely touching until about this point. You have like the tip of my finger now. Before it was like maybe the whole top of my finger. Now it's actually flat. Like it is pretty flat. Like you would not even be able to tell. And honestly, I could probably pull the bumper out even more and fix that too. But I think like I'm good with this. Like as long as I can see the whole hood gap. Like look right here, it's too. That's way too in. So like you'd hit that bolt and you just pull this out a tiny bit, and then probably like this one and pull this up. Like if you really want it perfect. But I mean, to me, that's at least not bad to where if I'm at a show or a car meet, it won't completely stick out to people. Because like when I first put the GTS hood on, I took it out to the car meet, and honestly, like, I'm sure no one really gave a fuck, but like I was so embarrassed because the gap was so bad in the center. And like I don't know if people were actually staring at that instead of the hood, but like to me, like that popped out so much. Like it was so bad to the point where I could go like this and my whole hand would be hitting it, whereas now it's just my finger. So like it's almost flush, and I don't even think you could do it like either way now. So like you could try to pull this down, or honestly at this point I think the hood latches, you just twist it once and it'll even out. But I don't know, I was out this for like 2-3 hours, so I'm kind of tired. It definitely is way better than it was. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Tell me what you guys think about the GTS hood. I know this is the first time he's showing it on the channel. If you do follow me on Instagram, I've already posted it on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't tuned in on Instagram, you get to see a lot of the mods before they actually make it to the YouTube channel, because I'm not always able to make videos. Like when we were taking that hood off and putting this hood on, I had no one to hold the camera. So we basically did not get a lot of footage of me actually putting the hood on. But I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys some content, so I did this adjustment video. It's nothing crazy. It's just a little clips of me showing you how to adjust the hood. Because I know when I was looking at videos for the GTS hood, only Thick Whips brought up those 4 bolts. So no one else brought up those 4 bolts. So if you think that if you get a GTS hood, your fitment is going to be bad, no, it's not. Just make sure when you're adjusting these, when you're first getting the hood on, focus on the side gaps. Get those as perfect as you can. And then when it comes to the bumper and the hood in the front, super easy to adjust. You just hit those is 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here, and 1 bolt here. And I'm talking about the ones that are inside the structure thing, the little black part. I'm not actually talking about the ones under the bumper. And then once you loosen those and you pull the bumper down, that whole thing will go flat and flush, and you'll be able to see your body line. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a like. Comment any questions you have. If I don't get to you on YouTube, my DMs are always open for questions. And it's your boy Josh, and I'll catch you in the next video.